Okay, you guys are gonna love this. I have this Dwarven Regicide antidote. I got to the person last time, and I talked to them, and I had no option to use it. So I assumed that I'd sold it or gotten rid of it or something, so between the last video and this one, I went through all the trouble of gathering all the ingredients together, putting Morrigan in the party, and making the potion again. And I just checked it in my inventory, and now I have 2 of them. So either the quest is bugged. I've never run into so many bugs in this game as I have until I've done this playthrough. Either the quest is bugged, or maybe you have to talk directly to the sick person. I don't know. So I'm going back to the Royal Palace, and if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to say the quest is bugged, and whatever, you know, move on. I mean, this kind of game, a CRPG, or Western-style RPG, your Dragon Ages, your Baldur's Gates, your Mass Effects, your Elder Scrolls, they're buggy. They're always going to be buggy. It's just the nature of the type of game. And I have experienced Dragon Age Origins bugs in my previous playthroughs of it. Never so many as I have in this playthrough. It's just one of those things. Kind of reminds me of my friend Therese, actually. She's currently playing through the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim and loving it. But every possible bug, and there's a lot, every possible bug that you could ever get in Skyrim, she gets. She has the worst luck ever. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. I guess I'm experiencing a little Therese in my playthrough right now. So I don't know, man. That was weird. I'm like, okay, I have 2 of them. So how come there wasn't an option to give the guy the potion? Maybe I have to talk directly to the sick person in the bed? Try it again. I'm gonna do this. There is an option to talk to interact with her at least.
Any luck, Warden? She doesn't have much time.
See what I can do.
There's nothing I can do but wait. It's all but inevitable.
Alright, let me try interacting directly with her. Oh! That's what I need to do. As the antidote passes her lips, the patient visibly relaxes. She will live. Quest completed. Motherfucker, all that time I wasted. Alright, well, enough of this shit. Let's go to, let's continue the main quest. We're going to go directly to Denerim, no ifs, ands, or buts, and talk to Brother Genitevia. Of course, I'll probably run into random encounters along the way, but I'll deal with that when I deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, considering I had to go to the Brazilian forest to get some of those ingredients, so between there and back, I didn't run into anything, which is funny. Oh, you know what? Once it loads, I did buy that tome in the last video, and actually while I was in the Brazilian forest and I was talking to the guy there, I did buy 2 more tomes. So let me use those real quick. Use them all on Jareth, of course. Apparently, at one point I had 359 sovereigns. I have considerably less now after buying those tomes, though. Something like 280 in the last video. I have 222 now. Alright, let's use those tomes real quick. There, I have 2 tomes of physical techniques, and I thought I had another one. I guess not. Oh, I have Tome of Arcane Technique, which only works on mages. I'll use it on men. Okay, you gotta use them one at a time. That's the way it works. Into dexterity. And let's see, I'm gonna give him exploit weaknesses. And I'm gonna use another one of those. Dexterity, and I'm going to give him Lacerate. It's a really cool one. And for the other one, I'm going to use it on Win, because it's only for... I have 2 of them, Tome of Arcane Techniques, only for mages. Okay, I'm going to put it into Magic. And let's see about giving her Glyph of Warding. And then I have the 1 more tome to use. Oh, weird. Magic. And let's give her... or of might. Alright, now for real, let's get the hell out of here, straight to Denerim, and let's take a look at where Brother Genitivi is, because he is our best lead right now on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Which is, in case you don't know what the Urn of Sacred Ashes is, because you have to kind of read into the lore a little bit to find out about it. Well, you guys, if you've been following the playthrough, you probably know about Andraste. And the Urn of Sacred Ashes is actually the remains of Andraste, who was cremated. So they're actually Andraste's sacred remains. And a pinch of her ashes is known to cure any ailment, which is good because we don't know exactly what is wrong with the Arl. We know that he was poisoned by Jowen, but we don't know the nature of his illness or what we can do to cure him, other than the Urn of Sacred Ashes. There might be another way to do it, but this is the only surefire way, so this is the way we handle it in the game. Quite a quest. Improved trap making. Yeah, you can get into like creating lures and then traps around them and everything, but I prefer the straightforward combat more than that. I mean, I like to spread my attacks out and use attacks that hit a lot of enemies. That's why you see me using Scatter Shot and Dual Weapon Sweep and things like that a lot. And of course magic you can do that with, but I just prefer the more straightforward type of character. Well, not type of character, but type of battle gameplay rather than setting traps and whatnot. It's enough of friggin' Orzammar. Well, I didn't, the last video wasn't a total waste. We cleared up some stuff in Redcliffe, and also had the attack on the camp, which is part of the main quest, and is part of the story, so there's that. It just aggravates me when I get through a 25-minute video and I don't feel like I accomplished all that I could in 25 minutes. So I'm trying to get through this, Okay, so let's go off to Denerim. Got ourselves a random encounter. I kind of knew that was going to happen. No, it's just this guy. Never mind that then. Come on, I hit the button. And we arrive in Denerim. No, I just like saying that. Denerim. Eventually, we wind up at when the thing decides to... There we go. Alright, now, Brother Genitivi. Let's take a look at the map here. That's over here. Yeah, Brother Genitivi's home is down there, so that's where we're going to head. He has one more quest, but that won't happen until after the lands meet, I believe. He just keeps telling you I'm working on it. Must have passed this house a dozen times. Never thought of it much. Here we go. Liliana apparently led the final blow against Flemeth the Shapeshifter. A very powerful enemy. That's definitely the most powerful enemy I've fought so far. Let's take a look around. There's a codex there. 50 experience points. Oh, hey, Waylon. Waylon Smithers?
Yes. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
I heard about his search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Do you think he's in trouble because of the urn?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help. Some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
How do you know they disappeared?
Well, they haven't returned, and they sent no word either.
Maybe they took Genetivi back to Redcliffe.
I suppose that's possible. I don't know.
This guy's
After what
lying.
happened to Genetivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the Knights? Perhaps I am just a pessimist. I hope I am wrong.
I must go after them. I need the urn of sacred I need the urn for Arl Human.
Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Callenheim, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
So be it.
Oh, went quiet again. Yes, I don't know. He said, yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts. I don't know, that's the second time the game has done that. You sound nervous. Hiding something?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genetivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genetivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
This guy's a douche if he thinks he stands a chance. Good night.
Make him afraid.
What a derp. Yeah, let's take a look around. See if we can find some actual clues. There's another codex there. Dragon cults. Move! Win! And he dropped 82 silvers. Another book. And we got a steel symbol of Andraste and Genetivi's research. And look! It's the real Waylon. He was an imposter. Alright, so we just picked up Genetivi's research, and if we check our quest, it's updated. Brother Genetivi's research suggests the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Genetivi must have gone to Haven to continue his search. So obviously this guy was trying to throw me off the search, and you could wind up going to Lake Callenheim and finding out the guy was never there, and then you come back and everything. But because I have high cunning, I was able to get it out of him quicker and save myself the trip all the way from Denham to Lake Callenheim and then all the way back to Denham, and then I'd have to go to Haven anyway. So, there you go. It's the second time the game did that where somebody was talking and the audio just cut out. Like I said, I've never had these glitches before, but I guess because it's public, you know. It's kind of like when your car is doing something funny, you know, like making a weird noise or something, you take it to a mechanic, and it stops doing it. Or the opposite is true. Sometimes, you know, you bring your car in for something routine, like an oil change or an inspection or something, you know, something like that. And then they find something wrong that you never knew was wrong, and there was no indication that there was anything wrong, and then you gotta fix it. And sometimes you gotta wonder if they're just yanking your chain, but you know. So let's head off to Haven. It's a bit of a long journey, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a random encounter along the way. It's clear on the other side of Ferelden anyway. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I'll be damned. Okay, so here we are in the village of Haven. Is there a death route there? Might as well. There's a guard.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
I have business here.
No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor.
Is there a brother Genetivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Revered father? I've never heard of this.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Are your traditions very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Very well, excuse me.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
I suggest we tread carefully here. Something is amiss.
Believe it or not, that's the warmest reception that we'll have here in Haven. Check out this villager's house. You can see it seems pretty innocuous. Unlock. There's a red steel splint mail boots. That's crap. Unlock. Let's see, a gray iron chasen crusher, a love letter, one of the love letters that we need, and some money. Like I said, don't expect a warm reception here, and don't expect to be trading anything.
Tell us where you've been. Were you up? Were you down? Shouting rabbits around the town. Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us.
There's some serious Children of the Corn shit going on here. Some elf fruit there. Unlock. Fire arrows.
Toss yourself in the boss.
Let me just equip those fire arrows. Ogren and Wynn are having an interesting conversation.
What?
Seems like every other woman tossing herself in the boss.
Sorry, Ogren, just give me a second here.
Speak first. Like a sonic noise. First word part.
Both of them all.
Need someone with a little more experience.
I want to let this finish.
Right.
I suppose.
Well, you know where to find me.
Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Do you know Brother Genetivi?
Who? Why would you come here looking for someone? Lowlanders don't belong here.
How pleasant. Head up this way. Ale fruit. There's the village shop. There's an iron ring in there. Let's go into the shop and see what's up. What's what in the shop. Unlock. Let's see, a Dragonthorn Mage's Eye. That's a pretty cool bow. No critical chance and +4 attack. Just looking at it compared to my bow. I think I'm not going to use it. Antivan leather boots, a locket, and a fancy vase.
What are you doing? That's private.
Just take a peek.
No,
I'm afraid I'm going to insist.
no, you have no right.
Obviously, the people here are hiding something. Bye. Let's see what he was so eager to protect.
It's done.
Veradium split mail gloves, I don't think it's that. Fire bolts? No, I don't think so. His dead body, that's probably it. The armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicates, god damn it, that he was from Redcliffe, one of Arl Eamon's knights. So Arl Eamon's knights, who had come to Haven to find Brother Genetivi in the Urn of Sacred Ashes, had been murdered by the villagers.
Now let's see. Which one?
Now, they're all attacking. They got their own little cult going on here.
All right. Yes.
Knock your ass down. Effed up, man. Effed up. Let's move along. Oh, wait. Is that little sack I see? Let's see what's in that sack. Just an iron ring. Okay, whatever. And now these are ready to be picked. Some money. More money.
Let's wipe them out.
Come on, I can get a better line of sight here. More cultists. And hey, it can't be it. Death root. Oh! Boom! Stay where you are.
It is done.
That's some death root, I don't care. Expert paralyze rune. Frost rock. Some money. Here's their fucked up version of a chantry. I mean, you can tell they're backwards. The priest is a man in the chant of light.
We are
Religion
blessed
should be a woman.
beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her...
So,
Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
enough. We're past pretending this village is normal.
Perhaps. But staying hidden means staying protected. And we must protect Haven and our charges at all costs. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
I heard that one before. Bam! Your ass down. And that's it. Let's see what they're carrying. Spirit shard and occultist's medallion. Lesser elixir of grounding. And a garnet. Let's take a look in here. We got a ring of faith and a small silver bar. Unlock. Some more fire arrows. I'm already equipped with fire arrows, but I will be happy to equip even more. Check out the other room. That's some money there. You can see there's a hidden door there. There's Brother Genetivi.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
Brother Genetivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
You're right.
What do you think? Weeks of scant food and water, the torture. Oh, I've never felt better.
I wouldn't be this sarcastic if I needed help.
So you won't help an old man just because he's a little abrasive, I see.
Well, do you need my help or not?
What? You think I'm sitting on this cold floor for my health? Sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't be taking it out on you. This isn't your fault. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Wynn, can you help?
I can set the leg and ease some of the pain, but he'll need a lot of rest in order to heal.
I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
I need to find the ashes. Arl Eamon gets sicker by the day.
The Arl is sick. Will he live?
The Arl was poisoned under Logain's orders.
Politics never did anyone any good. The Arl is a noble soul. But the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Ivric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, That is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Alright, let's leave now.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
I just remembered I had a helmet that I wanted to equip. The weird things you remember during dialogue. You can insist that he stay behind, but I think that Liliana disapproves of it, so... There you have it. Let me see about that helmet real quick. Normally we'd end the video here, but let me just let him do his thing.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, as you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
Now what?
Now, where does this go?
Where you going, dude? I usually make him stay behind, so this is a little new to me.
All its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
You need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
You want to stay here? Is it safe?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. That will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the urn.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
It's my job. Just be careful, that's all I ask. The temple is perilous. I'll be right here if you need me.
Alright, we're gonna end the video here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Dragon Age Origins goodness. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got some major stuff coming up with the temple, major boss battle coming out. It's gonna be really cool. See you guys then.